More than 4,000 performers are taking part in this year's Singapore Chingay Parade at the F1 pit building. There are also 23 floats. Now, that is a record. The event is all about celebrating the country's multiculturalism. For more, we have Nicolas Ng, who's live on the ground. Nicolas, record number of floats. How is that translating into what's happening right where you are?
Hi, evening, Wei Su. I have to confess, I can't really hear you all that well because it's really loud over here. And in fact, I also have to confess that this isn't what I associate the F1 pit with. Usually it's extremely fast cars, impressive in technological ways that make a lot of noise. But today, there's a lot of noise and extremely impressive floats. A record 23 floats, all decorated to bring forward the imagery of all kinds of food. That's because Chingay 2025 is all about celebrating Singapore's multiculturalism through food this year. Now, the people behind me, the 4,000 performers, are from all across the world, from Kyrgyzstan to Japan, even Malaysia, which is interesting because Chingay originally started as a Chinese celebration to celebrate the birthdays of various gods, such as the Goddess of Mercy. But here in Singapore, at least since the 70s, it's more of a multicultural affair. That, of course, brings some differences to how it's celebrated between Singapore and Malaysia, which is why I spoke to a person representing the performers earlier today.
A lot of floats and there's a lot of performances. While in Penang, it's a street-based performances with big flags, lion dance, dragon dances. And while in Singapore, we see it comes from temple to temple, a lot of temple participations. So they might look different, but there's something that is similar because the passions of the people, the participations of everyone, and for us, Chingay is a people's parade.
Nicolas, for anyone taking part in this parade, it is, of course, special. But what is special about this year's Chingay as this year's occasion? All right, Nicolas, perhaps you didn't hear that. We're just saying it's special for anyone taking part. But is there a reason why this year's Chingay is so special?
Well, Wei Su, there are actually two reasons why that is. The first is because Singapore and Malaysia are both jointly nominating the Chingay celebration for the UNESCO Intangible Cultural Heritage List. That's one of the reasons why we brought on someone representing Malaysian performers earlier today. Now, that's significant because being on that list is a way to acknowledge the contributions a specific bit of intangible culture, such as the Chingay celebration, the Chingay Parade, has on humanity as a whole. The second reason is because this is Singapore's 60th birthday. It's actually 60, which is a major milestone for Singapore to reach, which is why this Chingay has a record number of floats, is why there's so many people involved. And to sort of cap off this year's Chingay, we also had Prime Minister Lawrence Wong gracing the event, and he had a few words to share with us just now.
It's so good to celebrate the Chingay with you on this special SG60 year. Happy New Year and wishing all of you good health, happiness and prosperity for the year of the snake.
So Singapore's Prime Minister, of course, our reporter Nicolas Ng, they're reporting on a very special Chingay parade right in Singapore, live from the F1 pit.